One of the things that I've had to process this last year is not picking it back up. When I go to God and I'm laying it down at the foot of his throne, I have a control issue where I'm like, okay, but I can handle this one alone, or I can figure this out. And those things lead to, for me personally, fear, anxiety, worry, doubt, depression. And I worked on that a lot in the last few years, but just always being anxious and overwhelmed and just full of just all these emotions where I felt like I was always out of control. And the thing was is I wanted so much control that I would take these things on that God's never told me to carry. He never made me responsible for. He never told me that it was my job to do it or make sure everybody felt good about themselves or fix it all. And so I've worked on laying it down and not picking it back up. And if anyone else struggles with surrendering, I just want to let you know my whole life has changed, and my mentality, the way that I think, the way I feel, my energy, because I never understood where it said peace beyond understanding, where I never understood rest. And I've worked on the last year to being able to lay it down. And the concept of, if you're holding on to something, then you are not ready to receive anything. Right? If you're holding on to 30 bags of groceries in your hand, someone hands you something, you can't possibly open your hand to receive what they're trying to give you because your hand's so full on the weight of the things that you're trying to carry. And so what I would do is encourage you to give it to God. And God, as I was in the studio last night and working on a worship song, I've heard over the last year the concept of letting go of what you have in your hand to receive blessings. But this is the first time that God said, when you let go of earthly things, then I'm able to give you heavenly things. And so when I let go of doubt and worry and fear and control, that's why I'm now walking in God's peace beyond understanding, rest, for the first time in my life. Almost 4 decades of life, and I never remember having so much peace. And I'm going to let you know, the situation hasn't changed. The storm hasn't changed. God didn't change my situation. He changed me in the situation. And now I have people come up to me and they're like, how are you so calm? Like, if I was going through what you're going through, I would not be in a good mood. It's because I have peace beyond understanding, because when I surrendered my doubt and my worry and my control, God gave me a heavenly peace that no one else can understand because it comes from him. So I hope that blesses you today.